step so quickly? What the heck? What's going on?
Song is always
Wow!
I think Sean keeps adding seconds to this
Oh my
intro.
God. What do you want to do till the song's over? Oh, it's over. Okay, let's
here we go.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks for coming out to NewsFlash.
Hello and good evening, Grand Rapids. I'm
That's
your guest
right.
anchor, Brandon.
I am also your guest anchor, Simon.
All right, Sean's out this week. He's actually preparing for a cosmetic surgery to make himself look more Chinese. What? Weird. Yeah, he also says he wants to replace the NewsFlash bell with a tiny gong, which we do not agree with.
Dude, they can't do that.
I don't think gongs are explicitly racist.
I can't hear you.
You're not here.
Before we start, Sean did leave a note with one thing that he just wanted us to tell you all. Just says, hiya. He says you'll know what it means.
Yeah.
So.
No, I said hiya.
You're still not here.
That's right.
Anyway, welcome to NewsFlash. A couple of announcements. Happy belated birthday to Simon Carlson, who turned 29 on Friday.
That's right.
Reminder to get your permission slips filled out for the field trip next week. Today's lunch will be roast beef chicken with patty, mixed candy, milk, and 50 Bosco sticks.
Oh, man. I have cold lunch today. That sucks.
Sucks for you.
Our top story tonight, a yarn store is set to open up on Wealthy Street in Grand Rapids. So that recession is right around the corner, folks.
Yes. Yarn store.
Sorry,
NASA recently proposed a new, cheaper, faster way to get rocks and soil from Mars to Earth. That's right, they're installing one of those pneumatic bank teller tubes between the two planets.
Wow.
No word yet on if the soil samples will also contain dum-dum suckers.
Nice. This past Sunday was the annual No Trousers Tube Ride in London, England, where once a year citizens get on the London subway system in their underwear. Completely unrelated, it was also National Hell Yeah Day on the London subway.
The Girl Scouts have announced that they are discontinuing at least 2 flavors in 2025. Don't worry, they aren't any of the important ones. In a similar PR move, the Boy Scouts have announced that they are discontinuing the molestation of at least 2 Boy Scouts. They aren't the important ones either.
That's good news. Sorry, another quick announcement. Sean Francis, please come to the office after the show. The nurse has to apply your rash ointment again.
That's not.
I didn't even know this place had a nurse.
Yeah, I wonder if she's cute. I got a tummy ache.
All right.
That's 4.
Anyway, more news. New research suggests that 4 out of 10 companies are planning to cut jobs due to AI. And if you're wondering why, AI would have known to reduce the fraction to 2 out of 5.
Social media giant Meta has announced changes to their content moderation policy, including the elimination of their fact-checking program. So get ready for your parents to say even crazier shit to you.
Wow. Can't imagine.
Yeah, the changes were made as a cost-cutting measure, as fact-checking the White House is about to become very expensive.
That's true.
Meta is instead opting for a disclaimer below all posts that just includes a gif of Zuckerberg shrugging and reads, I don't know, might be true, who gives a shit?
Meta is also removing tampons from men's rooms after Zuckerberg emerged from the bathroom and said, "These toilet paper sticks do nothing!" It's me again. New research, it's a research-based show tonight, suggests that students are paying much less to attend public universities than they were a decade ago. And speaking as someone who attended college a decade ago, that's fucking great to hear!
And now for NewsFlash. Smart bird feeders are increasing in popularity, and they feature cameras that allow users to birdwatch from the comfort of a device. Other features of these smart feeders include automated seed ordering, a turreted machine gun that neutralizes all of those pesky raccoons, and an audiobook that will teach you how to talk to girls.
That's good. That is good.
In other bird news, bird flu is on the rise across the country. Yeah, it better. It's got fucking wings.
Nice. Let's go.
Killing it this
Nailed
week.
that one.
Killing it.
Nailed the bird joke. Now for a heartwarming story. Non-fatal shootings in Detroit dropped by 25% in the last 2 years, which means people in Detroit are getting better at aiming. We don't approve of that. Sean fucking wrote that joke.
Yeah.
We hate that. We don't even approve of that. That's terrible.
Yeah. If a joke bombs, Sean wrote it.
That's right.
Well, before we get into the political jokes, I figured we should all acknowledge that it's Joe Biden's last week in office.
Yep.
All right, we acknowledged it.
Yeah, we did. Boom, nailed that. And you know, I said I wasn't going to get emotional, but as we say goodbye, I'm reminded of one of my favorite quotes from Joe Biden. Come what? Folks.
Best quote, yeah. Great one.
That's my favorite quote.
Yeah. Trump is reportedly planning 100 executive orders for day one of his presidency, prioritizing the border and deportations. Other orders include making wildfires illegal, phasing out the color yellow, and Order 66, which the incumbent promises is only sort of like the Star Wars one.
100 executive orders is a lot, with even Trump joking that he wants to have a tiny desk at the Capitol so that he can sign them on Inauguration Day. Look, I don't like him, but you know a Trump NPR Tiny Desk concert would go crazy.
Oh, dude, that set list?
Dude, that set list? What's the set list gonna be?
I hope he does huge.
I hope he does China. I hope, dog. Convicted felon Donald J. Trump had his sentencing last Friday, my birthday. Nobody got me a gift from you guys.
We're past that news.
We're past that news, but it was Friday. He had his sentencing last Friday as well for his hush money case. The judge ended the case with an unconditional discharge and no real punishment, with the only repercussions being that Donnie must turn over a DNA sample and he can't own a gun. Now, we know that you're all scared about what Trump's going to do, but rest assured, he does not have a gun. Pretty good news, huh?
No gun.
No gun. Just the nuclear codes.
Donald Trump plans to tackle border security right away. Many are wondering if it will be multi-staged or all at once. Trump says he prefers a big, beautiful bill. And you know, we hate to agree with Trump, but we too love a big, beautiful bill.
Wow. Just raw sex in that photo. Whatever you think of Trump, listen, whatever you think of Trump, I'm just glad that the Situation Room's going to have French fries again. That's going to be pretty awesome.
Diet Coke in the...
Yeah, you can't bomb a hospital on an empty stomach. Oh my God, it's me again. With all the news that's been going on in the news, the two of us can't cover everything by ourselves. So please welcome Correspondent Pete.
Correspondent Pete.
Pete.
Some space for me.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us, Pete. We're going to just throw it right to you right away for sports.
Okay, thanks, Brandon. I like basketball, but I also like football, and I'm not sure which one I like more.
More on that at 11. What else, Pete?
Okay, well, these guys are worried about the commander-in-chief. I'm worried about the commanders and chiefs. That's right. The Detroit Lions are set to face off against the Washington Commanders in the NFC Divisional Round this Saturday at 8 p.m. And I'm a little nervous. The Lions defense has had some struggles in the later season due to broken bones, torn muscles, and some of the guys having that football movie existential crisis where they question if there's more to life than just football.
Big stuff.
Yeah. To give the defense a boost, the Lions have made some last-second changes to the squad. So the starting lineup Saturday will consist of Alex Anzalone, Kirby Joseph, 5 actual lions from the Detroit Zoo, and 4 big kids.
No way.
They're the biggest ones they could find.
Those are big kids, scary.
Gigantic.
Dang. All right. Well, fascinating stuff there in sports world. Now, the LA wildfires are a huge story. What can you tell us about that, Pete?
Well, first off, fire is hot. Don't touch it.
Good advice.
Second, all of Los Angeles is on fire at the moment. And last week, police arrested a man who may be connected to the start of the fire. According to the LAPD, the man was riding a bike while carrying a large blowtorch, but there wasn't enough evidence to suspect him of arson. In order to be considered a suspect, the man would need to have at least one cool flame tattoo and be wearing an I Love Fire t-shirt.
That's crazy. Now, that's interesting. It's worth noting that actor James Woods posted on Twitter that his house has miraculously been saved from the raging wildfires. So while it's not been proven that any of the fires were started via arson, there's still time.
Yeah, scary stuff. In fact, the wildfires have actually forced the playoff game between the LA Rams and Minnesota Vikings to be moved to State Farm Stadium in Arizona. Ironically, State Farm is one of the insurers who cut policies for homeowners being affected by the fires. Not a great time to be an insurance provider right now. Many are theorizing Jake from State Farm will be gunned down in the streets. Those bloodstains will soak right out. It's not fine. The company has already changed their slogan to State Farm. Like a good neighbor, we would love to help, but we can't.
Now, last thing before we let you go, Pete. Any concerns heading into Trump's inauguration next week?
Well, many Americans are concerned about foreign goods and stocking up on them ahead of the inauguration, citing tariffs as a concern. I've taken this advice to heart, which is why I purchased 50 pounds of sushi that is currently sitting in my bathtub. Yeah, I plan to sell it in a couple of months when it is worth millions.
Sushi? It's in your bath, like layered with ice, right?
I have to go.
Correspondent Pete! Everybody! Peter! Wow! Do not buy that sushi!
I bet it smells great. Finally, Centerpoint Mall has sold again. How?
Wow!
Who's buying that crap? Centerpoint Mall has to be the only mall where even teens are like, no thanks.
Yeah, there's always like a couple of people there, which begs the question, who has enough gas to get to Centerpoint but not to Woodland, you know?
It's right there. Anyway, congrats to the buyer. I just want to offer you a new slogan free of charge. Centerpoint Mall, let's go to Woodland.
In comm news tonight, we have improv from Tiny Breakfast and the Button Up Brigade.
There you go, buddy. Stand up from Carl Johnson, Eric Salo, Keely, Rebecca, Nardos Osterhart, Sam Berlin, and you might just see the three of us up here again.
That's right. And we also have 3 Powerballers tonight.
Ooh, you want to draw that first one? You want to draw the first drum roll, please,
Okay.
everybody? All right, fuck the drum roll.
All right, no, it's too...
Not too late.
All right, first Powerballer, Darius Walker! There you go.
All right, I'm going to get one. Morgan Sterling!
Morgan.
Read this one like SNL.
Yeah, always. And our third Powerballer, James Rivera!
Oh my God! Wow, you guys need to clap for these guys. They came all the way here. We'd like to thank our writers for NewsFlash this week. Unless you hated it, then it was all Sean.
Yep,
if you'd like to see your name up there, you can submit jokes to comedyoutletmondays@gmail.com with the subject line Newsflash Tips, or just bribe Sean like we did. Okay, he literally wrote that.
Yeah. All right. Be sure to follow Comedy Outlet Mondays on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, where you can rewatch videos from past shows, get notified of the lineup for future shows, find the submission form to get your act on stage, and learn about other ways to get involved.
And if you can't wait for that, you can hop on stage at the end of this show during our free open improv jam.
But now, Grand Rapids, you're welcome.
Newsflash, this is Comedy Outlet Mondays!